becomes a thing. And it grows even more in depth after that. More layers get added on more layers, right? Not everybody in the Earth Kingdom is good. Not everybody in the Water Tribes. They're not all underpowered, right? Because the Northern Water Tribe is so strong. And not everybody in the Fire Nation is evil. The layers continue to be added the longer the story.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome back to Roll with Advantage. Very excited to be here for today's session. Let's go ahead and roll the intro and dive in.
Yeah, this might be.
For what I'm fucking doing, but I'm trying every fucking day.
I would have never even met you.
Sure, it's a very lengthy repertoire. But
a powerful warrior, which, I definitely agree with you on, but
So.
And we're back. So let's go ahead and dive in. As is tradition here on Roll with Advantage, I don't do the summary, but the players do. This week on summary is somebody.
It's me.
Take it away, Felicity.
Yeah. So, I'd like to honor Mark today. So, we'll be.
Shucks.
Yeah, speaking the words of Mark today. So, you're welcome, everyone. It's pretty good. I'm at the wrong one. Now we're good. Okay. The party moved deeper into the manor. They passed a room full of tapestries strewn about and unadored, but telling the story of the tree spirit's corruption. As they reached the next space, they were faced with ethereal enemies and the undulating tree spirit that seemed to attack the party against its own will. A locked door was at the end of the hall, and there were 5 pedestals. Yes, 5 pedestals meant to hold 5 tablets to unlock it. The tablets scattered about the room matched the tapestries before. And after the party figured out how to organize them, they were able to place them all in the heat of battle and open the door. The tree spirit fled further into the manor, all the party's attempts to calm and cleanse it unsuccessful. As they recovered themselves, Carasilla received another vision. Takahiro had gone off alone at night. He explained to Isao, I think that's how you say it, sorry, that he was simply paying his respects to Hiroto and the tree spirits of the temple. However, Carasilla could sense that he was hiding something, causing her to wonder if he was the person who brought corruption here all along. Yes, in a flashback, we see a question Suni was able to ask Hiroto. He asked for Desmond's weakness. Hiroto told him about a son, the only thing Desmond ever cared about. Kept safe in the sewers of the capital city, the threat of harm coming to his boy might be the one thing that the party could use to sway him. The party ended up in the final throne room of the manor. Hiroto stood before them, saying he was just as compelled as the tree spirit to oppose them. He was tricked by Takahiro, and now he was one more piece in the corruption too. The party saw an ethereal mass of blight behind him. They learned they would need to engage with it, both on the material plane and the ethereal plane, in order to cleanse the manor. Whether or not they could cleanse it before the tree spirit and Hiroto were dead was yet to be seen.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
Felicity. All right, so with that, no further ado, let's just go ahead and dive right in. Oops, I accidentally rolled initiative for somebody. That's my bad. Remove, clear initiative. There we go. Okay, all right. You guys should be able to... Oh, no, of course not. Of course it's going to be all fucked up. Cool. All right, activate. There we go. Okay, all right, go ahead and roll for initiative. Just as a reminder for the encounter, I said that the last time that we played, this glyph up here right by Hiroto, there are 2 people need to concentrate on it at the same time. You don't need to be a spellcaster, but 1 person needs to be on the ethereal plane, and 1 person needs to be on the material plane. 2 people just need to concentrate on it, so you use your turn, you use your action to concentrate on the shrine, the corrupted stone, in order to cleanse it. But it needs to be both places, material and ethereal.
Okay, and we can assume that those will be concentration checks since it's concentrating.
Correct, yeah, if you take damage.
Right, okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
Wait, real quick. Does that also mean you can't be concentrating on a spell at the same time?
No, you can be concentrating on a spell at the same time.
Oof,
Okay, cool.
mine is really bad.
Let's go, guys.
I know I'm not
Let's
usually...
save this fucking tree sentinel and fuck up some whatever those guys are. Undead samurai.
Actually, never.
Cameron, what'd you roll for
Bulwark.
initiative?
Undead
I'm sorry,
Arai.
my laptop is like not charging, so I got it to turn back on just in 1 second so I can roll like real quick. And then I'm gonna grab my other laptop.
I got a measly 7.
I got an
It's
8.
okay, that's good for spellcaster. Spellcaster in the back of the group.
That's true.
I got a
That's
20.
true. Nice.
Just wait till
Filthy one, though.
all of you enter the danger zone, and then I hit everyone. Let's
I like
go,
the
baby.
I like the Quiznos aura.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, took me a sec.
R.I.P. Quiznos. Where's Hiroto? Oh, he's up there.
Yeah.
Wait, are we trying to save this guy?
I figured it was definitely save the tree spirit, and then, like, bonus points if we manage to save him in any way, but I don't know if we can.
Hmm.
We'll just have to see what happens after we do the stone thing to save the tree spirit. I'm all for it
Okay,
if we can.
Sue.
Nice. Okay, all right, so with that, Suni, you are up
Seer it.
first.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, let me try to get
Why'd
this
you
done
roll
before
so
my
good?
laptop dies. Okay. So I'm so sorry. I'm a little scrambled. This glyph. Who are we all in the physical in the material plane right now?
I believe so, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have anybody transitioned at the beginning from the end of the last time you played, so I believe so.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I am going to. I suppose. I am going to put myself close to the glyph and in between the dragon and everybody else, or not the
As
dragon, the
You
tree
get
spirit.
here, you do take 2 attacks of opportunity from
Right,
the
that's okay.
Nightshade Marauder and from the Blighted Bulwark.
Oh, I
Well,
got it from. Oh, does he have? He's so
he-
big.
Yeah, he's got that extra range.
That's okay. I'll take it.
Well, it might impact things here. So, Suni, that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take 11 points of damage. But then you are also grappled, so you do not leave that range, and your movement speed is reduced to 0.
Can I use my reaction to use my arm guard? I don't know what the name of that item is called actually. I know it's when I take damage, the Are Yormlo's arm guard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then
will
it, like,
be able to, it pushes them away.
you are grappled, so you would just go with him.
I would just go with him. I
Yeah.
see. I'll just stay put then. I'll just, I guess, and I can still attack while grappled though, right?
Yep. Just movement speed 0.
Can I somehow, while grappled with him, like switch my like positioning so that I'm like right here instead? Can I like?
Sadly,
I think
you're grappled by the big one.
Oh, by the big one. I see.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
my
that's
bad.
that's why you're right there. Yeah.
Okay. Then I am going to. I'll just attack the big one then. With the Moonblades.
Okay. Well, so you do get the other attack, opportunity attack at the same time.
Okay.
That one's gonna be another 20.
Do I get that opportunity attack if I'm grappled and didn't leave his?
Oh, you know what? I guess that's a good point. Yeah, because you would have left his first, which prevented you from moving forward. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, all right, your attack's
Okay.
then.
Okay, cool.
Hit.
Sweet. That's okay. And oh, poopy.
14 does not hit. You try and jab in with the Moonblade, but you can see it just grabs your wrist and throws your wrist down before you can make contact with the blade.
And then I will. Oh, I'll just chill, I guess.
Okay. All right, Renshi, you are up next.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and try and position myself here. But I don't want to get any attacks of opportunity here, so I'm going to face step. And because I face stepped, anyone that I can see, let me make sure I get this right. Because I'm in Summer Renshi, immediately after you use your face step, each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of you takes fire damage equal to your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So because they're both right here, you basically see Renshi almost like a flash of light just kind of dissolve and then reappear. And as he does, you see some golden flames, golden flame tendrils lash at these two here. And yeah, I guess they'll take... Let me just double check again. It's the first time I've used this in a while. Fire damage equal to your proficiency bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 5.
Okay, all right.
If they can take fire damage.
They can, yeah.
All right. So then what I'm going to do is, seeing these guys are barely injured, I'm going to go ahead and make an attack on Blighted Bulwark.
Okay.
Just a regular attack, nothing crazy. I can't do anything crazy right now, so. That's 29 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, so we're going to do some damage here. It's 11 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm going to do an extra attack. 23 to hit.
That hits.
And then that's 18 points of damage.
Okay.
All right, and then I think I have one more extra attack. Actually, I was going to do something special, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to do one more attack. That's 19 to hit.
19 just hits.
Okay. That's 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And I probably shouldn't, but I don't want to hold back in this fight. So I believe we short rested the last time we were here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use my action surge. And with this action, I want to try... I've been flaring away, golden flames flying around this person, really striking a blow for the light here. I want to try and find a way to taunt this big guy a little bit to kind of distract from everyone down here. So with this one, I don't know if it could be in the form of an attack, but I would like to really pee this guy off so he's looking at me and not them.
Okay. Go ahead and make just a basic strength check. We'll see if you can make an impressive enough flourish with your sword to challenge him to a bit of a duel.
All right, let's do it. Ooh.
Okay, 17. All right, his attention does seem to turn to you more directly.
Okay, I'll take that.
All right, anything else?
And that was my action surge. I got some extra movement. I'm not going to take it. That's it.
Okay, all right. We then come to Hiroto. Nice.
Yeah.
He is going to jump and slide over the table, and as he does, he is going to cast Steel Wind Strike. So, 5 targets he can see within range. He's going to make a melee spell attack against each one of them, and then he will teleport behind or near one of them. So he is going to target Suni, Carasilla, Ajax, Bianca, and then Cecily. So these are going to be...
Got the Ghost of Tsushima.
That's pretty cool.
It's going to be 5 attacks. Poop-a-doop-a-doop. Let me just double check what the bonus is here. Silent Blade. This entire room is in dim light, so all of these are made with advantage with his gifts from the Dark One. It's going to be plus...
That being said, then, I can wait till we get to Cecily, but I am going to use my reaction thing.
All right, so Suni against you. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
Boo.
Okay. Alrighty, so then that's going to be... I'm going to roll damage individually for each one because it's individual attacks. So Suni, you will take 27 points of force damage.
Oh.
Wow.
That's it?
Yeah, well, it's 5 targets, so...
Suni, you take 55 points of force damage.
That was also really low. That was below half.
Great.
So then, Carasilla, you are second. That is going to be a 30 to hit.
No.
Okay. Carasilla, you'll take 33 points of damage, force damage. Ajax, 23 to hit.
Just grazed them.
36 points of damage. Bianca.
Are you sure?
One hell of a graze.
It's going to be 24 to hit.
And
That's crazy.
to hit, yeah, that definitely does.
Okay. Also 36 points of damage. And then Cecily, what were you
kind of
gonna
damage
do?
was it again?
Force.
Cecily is going to use one of her new abilities called Lightning Reflex. So when I'm targeted by a melee or ranged attack or subjected to a saving throw that would deal damage, you can use your reaction to teleport up to 45 feet away into an unoccupied space before taking the damage.
Nice. Okay.
So she's going to observe this guy like Sonic zooming all over and backstabbing everybody and sense that it's coming to her. And all of you close to her are just going to like hear a kind of a crack, almost like a firecracker sound, and she's just gone. There's a diagonal streak of gold lightning, and then she will emerge from a thundercloud 45 feet away Can I go under here? Is this like a roof thing?
So none of this is it's just a limitation of the battle map that I found. There's no like height or cover here. It's just part of the roof that's showing.
Okay. So this is a structure I can go under?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You're just not like on top at all.
That's fine. I'll just know that I'm in here. Alright, cool. So yeah, I use my reaction, she just and is gone. And then there's a billow of grayish clouds, and she just sort of stumbles out unharmed.
All right, Hiroto is going to use his bonus action to shift into the ethereal plane and is going to move 35 feet running towards Cecily.
Coward.
All right,
Absolute
Carasilla,
coward.
it is your turn.
Okay. To help hopefully whittle down targets, I'm gonna cast at 3rd level, specifically blindness, on the 2 marauders that are flanking both Renchi and Suni.
Nice.
And so I will need con saves from the both of them, please.
Okay, con save, not super great, either one of them. First one is a 14 total. Second one is an 11 total. Those are both failures.
Yes, they both fail, and so they are both blinded for the duration. But they can make con saves at the end of their turns to succeed, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
And anyone want to go into the ethereal?
You know what? I don't know if, Evan, what your plan is, but you could toss me into the ethereal so I could try my idea on Hiroto, unless, Evan, you feel more strongly about your plan. But I don't know what you were thinking.
Go ahead. I think mine has to be kind of a sort of last resort.
Okay. Toss me in there, Carasilla.
Bye-bye, Bianca.
Bye-bye, Bianca.
Maybe I'll die.
Ethereal.
Ah. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. Alrighty, is that it, Carasilla?
That was it, because I don't want to get close to these things, so yeah.
Good thinking. All right, Ajax, your turn.
Okay, a lot of stuff just happened just now that I've had to change my plan multiple times because of it.
Sorry, I know you're trying to collaborate with me, and I'm like, oh.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So, Joe, here's my pitch to you. I want to run up next to Renchi and cinematically wombo combo with Renchi. So I would like to, if possible, make an attack against big guy and let Renchi use my attack to make an attack. So it's kind of like a wow, we're like, at the same time slashing this dude. I don't know. It's just cool to me. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay, first off, bonus action rage because that fucking hurt. Second off, Ajax is going to kind of signal towards Renchi. He's going to move over here to get flanking. And as Ajax does, he's going to signal towards Renchi to go for the head as Ajax is going to slide over and kind of stab at the feet or like the ankles and knee of this guy. So Ajax is going to make one attack, and then I guess Renchi gets to make one attack against this guy.
Yeah.
Sick.
Sounds good to me.
Renchi nods, and just like in our training, we do the thing.
Yeah. I got a D6.
Possibly.
D6, yeah. 31 hits. 17
17?
Misses, yeah.
Fuck!
Point of luck, Joe. John, do you have luck?
No.
Damn.
It's worth a shot.
Inspiration? Birthday inspiration?
No,
I'm kidding. Sorry.
it's okay. It's okay.
Being
It's
banned
okay.
from inspiration, y'all.
It's okay. You got the attack off. It's all good.
Okay.
Should've
So
reckless.
Ajax, you take the brunt of the attention. So Renshi is able to quickly slide in and make your attack. So Renshi, go ahead and roll your damage.
$18.
There you go. All right. Yeah. So you're able to make one slice up in the armpit.
I should have leaping attacked too. Motherfucker, dude. God damn it. All right.
As Renshi kind of lands back on his feet, he's going to kind of look back at you, Ajax, with kind of an eyebrow up of like, what happened?
Ajax looks back and just nods his head. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's his turn.
Okay. Alrighty.
Being a melee class.
Blighted Bulwark. Ajax, since he deflected your attack, not viewing you as a threat, he is going to turn to Renshi, who taunted him, and is going to make... How many attacks? It's going to go ahead and make 3 attacks against Renshi.
Do I
Okay.
get swung around to the other side if he turns around while holding me?
So, one second before we start getting real
Yeah.
into it, I just want to. Before we get real into it, I just want to call this out there just to be sure. I am still in seasonal insight winter. So with each attack, I can gain temporary hit points equal to my fighting level, equal to the amount of, as many times as my wisdom modifier. So with each attack, I'm going to try to gain temporary hit points equal to my fight level.
Okay. So temporary hit points don't stack, by the way. So whenever you get them from a new source, it replaces it.
So I still think I want to do that because I still think it'd be worth it.
Yeah, that's fine. Okie dokie. So the first one is going to be 22 to hit.
That hits.
Plus damage. 21 points of damage. So when you take it, you will get temporary hit points equal to your fighter level.
Which is 13.
13. So that'll reduce the damage that you take from 21 to 8, I believe.
Okay.
All right, second attack. It's going to be an 18 to hit.
That barely hits.
Okay. And then 21 points of damage again. Are you going to trigger the ability again?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm gonna like heal and then I'm gonna do that. So I healed for my fighting level and then I just took the 21 damage, so it does it automatically.
Okay. So then
Does that make sense?
Yeah, same math again. 21 points of damage again. It's reduced to 8. And third and final attack. That is going to be a 12 to hit, which is a miss. He's going to use his bonus action. He's going to stomp both feet into the ground and sort of twist his positioning as he enters his unyielding stance. So he has advantage on all saving throws from being moved or knocked prone, and he gains resistance to all damage. However, his movement speed becomes 0. All right. Nightshade Marauder.
Reminder, both of these guys have disadvantage on their attacks.
Oh, thank you. Okay. He is going to... he's going to make 2 attacks against Suni. Suni's grappled right there. Disadvantage. First one with disadvantage is going to be an 11. Second one with disadvantage, that's going to be an 18. But I believe that is still a miss.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Bonus action. He is going to step into the ethereal plane and is going to move 20 feet here. End of his turn, he gets a save from the blindness, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Constitution, DC 18, 19?
20.
20. Ooh. Goddamn. Okay. That's going to be a failure. He is still blinded. Next Marauder. This one's going to go ahead and go for Renshi. 2 attacks. Disadvantage. First one. That is going to be an 18 to hit, which I believe hits.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. So it's going to be a total of 18 points of damage. The second attack is going to be a 15 to hit, which is a miss. And he is also...
How much was that damage for the first one, real quick?
15.
Okay.
Okay. So then he is also going to use his bonus action to step, and he's going to run here. Then con saving throw. It's a failure. He is still blinded. Then we move on to the tree spirit.
I just wanted to bring up, because I don't see a condition for it, but I'm pretty positive that he still has my brand of tethering / castigation on him.
Yeah, that's what the red-green one is. That's how I did it to remember.
Oh.
That's why he has the
I see.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, that's the one that he can attempt to shift into the ethereal plane, but I think he has to like make a save and then he'll take damage if he actually does. So.
Okay.
Okay, I'm glad you remembered because I was like trying to like rack my brain. I'm like, I know he has a brand, but which one was it? So.
Yeah, I remember that's why I put that one there, because he can't go into the ethereal. Red and green.
You rock.
Opposite of blue in my brain. Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. So, he's got 2 primetime targets to go for here. We're going to roll a dice. He's pretty chaotic right now. He's not very... Well... Hiroto's on the ethereal plane. He can't control him right now. Okay. All right. The ulcerated tree spirit is going to slither in this direction and is going to come for you, Cecily.
Hey, fella.
So it's going to make 3 attacks against you. 1 bite, 2 tail. First bite.
My reaction is gone, so I'm just gonna have to take it.
Ooh. First bite is 24. And that is going to be... Ooh! That was really high damage. That is going to be 36 points of damage.
Is it piercing?
This is on the bite. Yes, 24 of it is piercing.
Okay. Alright, I'll just take all of that one.
Okay. Then we got tail. We got 2 tails. First tail is going to be a 32 to hit.
That's double my AC. Does that mean it cancels out?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And then that one's also pretty good damage. That is going to be 32 points of damage on the second one.
Alright. Is any of that elemental?
It is necrotic and bludgeoning.
Okay. Nope, can't absorb any of it. Alright, 32 more points.
Okay, and then third and final tail swipe.
Ooh.
That is going to be a 16 to hit.
Ah, just hits. Nice.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
Ooh. And then that is going to be 20 points of damage on that one. Rolled pretty low there.
Hell yeah. I'm up.
Yeah!
Woo!
Oh, God, you're at 4. Holy
4.
shit. Woo!
Oh.
All right.
That's all they need.
Cool. With that,
Well, happy to be the tank, guys.
Bianca, it's your turn.
Thank you.
Okay. This is still a pretty flighty plan, but we'll try. So we're going to... Actually, I was checking to see if there's a range on this, and I forgot to look. 30 feet. Okay. So, oh, I'm actually pretty close. All right, in the
Okay,
ethereal plane.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
I do have a pertinent question for I think
course.
all of us. How close do we need to be to concentrate on the glyph?
I think we need to be on it, right?
You need to be on the rune, so 5 feet, right next to the stone.
Okay. All right. Just in case that changed anything for me. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm gonna step over here first. I think that's in 30 feet still. Oh yeah. And then Bianca's going to amplify a blood curse of binding and attempting to bind Hiroto. So that is a strength saving throw, DC 17.
Okay.
Basically, curse lasts for a minute, affects creature of any size. Cursed creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn. Its speed is reduced to 0 and cannot take reactions till the end of my turn, my next turn. So
he
most important thing is he's staying put.
total 19, so I do believe he succeeds.
Yeah. Well, I have 3 of those, so I guess I can try again next time, folks. Let me go ahead and mark one off. And guys, do you think I should try and pour some damage into Hiroto or some of the ads?
You can only
kind of getting
target. Oh, sorry, I forgot the other 2 were on the ethereal plane. That's my bad. Whew.
They're actually not here. They're not on the battle map anymore.
I see him.
We're actually in the plane of Earth.
It was a joke. All right.
What do we think, guys? Hiroto or ads?
Say for the Marauders, you would have advantage with your
Okay.
attack against them.
That's true.
All right, then I'll take my action to attack the one right on the glyph. Since we need to get there.
Okay.
So, first attack. I rolled 3 times. I only needed to do it twice. Many apologies. So just the first 2.
Just like the last one, it's fine.
Oh, I guess they're with advantage.
Damn.
I forgot. So.
Okay.
Oh,
So then the
they're
first-
with advantage.
Yeah.
Nice.
So first one hits, second one is a crit. You don't need to roll the second time on the second attack. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. So, and then this one, add the blood curse. This is fire damage. Because I still have my right up. I remember that too. So, let me roll this. I can't remember. So, because I got, hold on. So that should be 8. Let me pull out my calculator. Sorry. Do I double the Crimson Right too? Or do the Crimson Right damage like a crit too?
Yep. Yep. All dice rolled. You max out on top of their roll.
8. 8 plus 6. Plus 8. Okay. Alright, then add 34 to that last one. Wait, did I not roll twice yet? Okay, sorry. I thought I did. I must have been thinking too hard. Okay. So 34 to my 21 damage.
You rolled
On
you
the
rolled 2
sky.
damages because you rolled the 19 for the first one plus the 6, and then for then the 12.
okay.
Yeah.
Right, that was the
You didn't
Crimson
roll
Right,
your-
that was the 6.
You didn't roll your Crimson Right for the second attack
I added. Oh, you're right.
because you roll it and it's also maxed out.
You're right. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one. 7. So, yeah. Add that. So 12 plus 34 plus 7 is the crit. Is he alive?
Or just barely.
All right. Then we will. I use 10 movement speed. So I should have. I think 25 because I have 35. Yeah. Oop. I can't heal myself right now, so I'll do that. Yep. That's my turn.
Okay. Alrighty, Cecily, it is your turn.
I would like to take back calling Hiroto a coward earlier, I'm going to spend my turn running away. Bonus action, Misty Step, over here. Boop. So I'll drag the token. Nice. So that was my spell and my bonus action. I'm going to use an action to firebolt the Blighted Bulwark. And then I'm going to run back to where I started. Now nearly dead. So let me roll the damage for that firebolt real quick. Or the attack roll first. That was a 26 to hit the bulwark.
That'll hit.
Total of 11 damage, which I guess because of his stance gets reduced to a whopping 6.
Correct, yeah.
Cool. Okay. Not my most heroic turn, but, you know, fuck being by the tree spirit. That's it. That's it for me.
If only Cecily knew how to combat dodge roll. It'd be a lot easier to fight the ulcerated tree
Yeah,
spirit.
if I could just hit circle, it would be a lot easier.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Suni, it's your turn. You are grappled. Your movement speed is 0. What do you want to do?
Suni is going to focus on his breathing and close his eyes, and he'll faintly glow a little bit, and out of his wooden arm, little like dandelion fuzzes are gonna start like flying out in a 30-foot radius, and I'm gonna cast Aura of Vitality, which allows me, it's an action to cast. As a bonus action, I can heal a ally within 30 feet of me for as long as I have the spell up. So I'm going to heal Cecily as my bonus action for, I think it's 2d6 hit points. So on the wounds that Cecily took, the little dandelion fuzzes will start to like float down and start to like regenerate at the wounds, and you will take 2d6, which is 6.
Hell yeah. I'm at 10 now.
Double digits.
Yeah.
And
It's like a
that's
bank
my
account.
action
It starts
economy.
somewhere.
What was your action?
The action was to cast that spell.
Oh, then you use a bonus action to heal
And
somebody.
I used the bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Sounds good. Renki.
All right. Just taking a look around. All right. I don't know how it's going. All of our plans are falling. I'm going to try and do this last resort type of thing. Hiroto is right here. I know he's in the ethereal. Is there anything indicating his location? I'm in the material right now, I believe.
Yeah, I would say just very passively you can see that an area where he's at, there's maybe a little bit more shadows coalescing in that one area. The light kind of dims even further, almost darkness.
Okay. So, seeing Cecily get hurt and just seeing the condition of everyone, Renshi's going to have a moment when he's parrying an attack from this blighted bulwark and looking in the direction of those shadows. And he's going to kind of have a feeling. I want to go ahead and try and face step to Hiroto. So probably right here.
Okay.
I can see that, right?
Yeah, you can see that area, yeah.
And this is about 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when Summer Renshi face steps, the light of his whole skin, his whole body kind of becomes translucent in this golden bright light. but when he reappears from his face step, it is an autumn red. As Summer Renshi is gone in a flash of light, and in an autumn leafy storm, this elderly version of Renshi appears as Autumn Renshi comes in. And Joe, what I want to try and do, I sent you a message about it. I want to try and play with this ephemeral dance ability. I don't know if it's going to work, but I want this Autumn Renshi to enter into the ethereal using ephemeral dance. And I want to try and yank Hiroto out, or at least grip him and be face to face with him in this phase. So face step, Autumn, ephemeral dance, and just get eye to eye with Hiroto in this moment.
Okay, alrighty. So you shift into the ethereal plane just for that moment as you step closer, and you are on the same plane as him. You're able to just sort of grab at him in that moment. What are you saying?
All right. Hiroto, I know you've sought the light, only to feel its absence. It's a pain I understand well. The darkness has shown you your shadow, amplifying its size and fearsome shape. But remember, a shadow is merely an outline, devoid of substance, a fragment of the darkness itself. The grandest shadows are cast by the most powerful lights. The Dark One ensnared you precisely because your light is so strong. So please, you can do it. Step into the light again, Hiroto. Let your shadow fall behind you where it belongs.
Okay. You see he's sort of in this strange ethereal plane that you're in, sound and noise distorted slightly, but your words ringing clear. I'd like you to make a wisdom check. It's a straight wisdom roll. Okay. You see he sort of looks to you, his eyes narrow for a moment, and he says, "There is no light left in me. You saw that so clearly back when I came to be your apprentice. You turned me away. The only reason you say I can be redeemed now is because you're afraid. Good. You should be." And he brandishes his blade towards you. I will say, there was a moment of hesitation, but it seems as though the voices in his head were stronger than the voice in front of him. Did you still want to try and rip him out of the ethereal?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make another wisdom check for me. Okay, 22. Both of you leave the ethereal plane behind.
All right. Am I allowed to say one more thing?
Sure.
So as we enter into the material, I don't know if I have any action left to do this. I don't know if I'm gripping him. But I would like to grip him even harder. I know he took out his blade, but I want to say to him, what does the light have to fear from fleeting shadows? And I want to end it there.
Okay. You see, as it comes to his turn, he grips his blade tighter, and he says, "The light should fear me." And he is going to make a flurry of attacks against you, Renshi. That is going to be 4 attacks. He is going to burn his bonus action
Okay.
to attack as well.
So, as a reaction to at least the first hit, so I can use this. So I'm using Seasonal Flow as a reaction to switch to the Summer Seasonal Insight. And I can also use this ability the same number of times as the Wisdom modifier. But of course, I only get 1 reaction.
Yeah.
So I am going to impose a disadvantage on at least the first attack.
Okay. On the first attack, disadvantage. Even with disadvantage, that is going to be a 16 to hit, which I believe that misses.
That misses.
Okay, all right. So you a flare of light from the first one with warding with your summer seasonal flow, but then the other 3 attacks come bearing down. First one is going to be a 25 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, that is going to be 27 points of damage on the first one. Then a 23 to hit on the, I guess this would be the third one.
Hits.
17 points of damage on that one. And then on the fourth and final attack, we're looking at a 28 to hit. That is going to be 26 points of damage.
No.
Well lasted.
Okay. With that, 3 defiant swipes into Autumn. You can see the blood spurts begin to shoot out of the chest and throat and face, just hacked to pieces. This unrelenting shadow as Autumn Renchi falls unconscious to the ground. As
It's not over. It's not over. There's one more thing. Season of Resilience. When you're reduced to 0 hit points, you can choose to drop to 1 hit point instead.
Hey, there you go. Look at that. So, Renchi, as that final defiant slash comes through, you can see part of the face slashed by the jawline, cutting through part of the beard, leaving this gnarly scar on your face. As you begin to fall, you feel this cold, icy grasp through your spine. As this chilling voice says, "No, not yet." And you are jolted back to life, just barely hanging on.
How do I undead myself?
How do you undead yours? Just give yourself 1 hit point. Yeah, on D&D Beyond, you should just be able to heal. Or
Yeah, just heal 1.
I'll just do that.
I didn't
There we go,
realize
there we go.
It'll remove.
yeah.
As soon as you have hit
Okay.
points, it'll remove all the stuff.
Perfect.
Okay. All righty. Hey, there you go. Good catch. However, Hiroto burned his action economy in his rage, so he is on the material plane. Carousel, it's your turn.
Concept before I do anything, because this will determine. Do either Renchi or Bianca have any potions on them?
I do not.
Okay. Because I'm feeling, because both
pretty sure I
Cecily
gave
and
mine
Renchi
away.
are very low. I was considering sending 1 to the ethereal so that'd be quote-unquote safer, at least for another round, hopefully, and heal 1. My preference would be to ban Renchi to the ethereal so I don't need to be near him and heal Cecily. But if there's no healing then on the ethereal, I don't know how well that will work.
I have my little recovery thing, but it's only for me. I don't think I can give it to somebody else. And it's not much. It's a D10 plus 12, so...
I still have
Next
a superior
question.
potion.
What is... You do?
Mhm.
Okay. But what is the? Would it be an action to toss someone a healing potion? I'm guessing, because I have one, but.
Free object interaction.
I'd say, considering what level of a party you are, you guys can toss potions back and forth pretty easy. I mean, you use the Baldur's Gate logic. You can change you can change equipment bags for people freely. So, yeah, sure. You can easily toss a potion
I want
to
to
somebody.
chuck the healing potion at Renchi's feet so it splashes.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's where I draw the line. I won't
That's
allow it.
a throw action, so I guess no,
What do you
not
mean?
that. I'm just gonna chuck it into his inventory then.
Okay. All right. Renchi, as you're like barely conscious, you somehow just like grab the health potion as it's thrown your way.
This would be a great commercial for some potion brand.
Well, yeah, like Carasol's just like
Reach up, the potion
between
lands.
the two of you fucks. I'm just gonna toss it. Yeah, toss the. I think it's just the greater.
Okay.
I should check that. Yeah, greater healing to Renchi. And then going to put him into the ethereal. Yeah, because he'll go before. Oh, I guess the tree spirit might be a problem, but hey, we'll see. And then it's gonna move back and is going to give Cecily, yeah, a 5th level cure wounds.
Ooh.
Oh! 30 heals.
It's pretty good.
30 for me?
And then
Pretty solid.
just to keep things a little spread, I'm gonna head over to this side.
Okay.
That's all.
Alrighty, sounds good. Ajax.
Yeah, you know, I'm a barbarian. I don't do much except for smack things. How far? Wait. Can I throw a potion 25 feet to Renchi?
Renchi's on the
He's on the
ethereal.
ethereal.
Fuck! I did not notice that spot. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn around and smack the big boy. Make sure. Yep. Cool. Reckless attack.
All right. Hit.
Come on, critical. Sick. Sick nasty, dude. We do this. And then we do... Where's my zealot? 1d6 plus 4. Wait, my damage didn't come through. Well, hold on, that's not the only damage, okay? There we go.
Okay.
So, is that 18 plus 9? Oh, shit. I can't do math. Plus 2, so because I'm raging.
Yep.
So it's 29 points of damage.
Okay.
Still alive?
Yep, it is. I'm subtracting it as it comes up in the chat. So yep, he's still alive.
Okay. Okay. Second attack. Reckless.
Okay, 28 hits.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
14 damage. That is unfortunate damage right there.
That was
Jesus
sad
Christ.
damage. Nope, he's still hanging in there.
Actually, I want to use superiority die.
Okay.
Let's do a goading attack. The D8 gets added to my total. Total damage. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Failed. Homie's goaded. Not in a good way.
Takes 5 extra damage, and they have disadvantage on all attack rolls against anybody but me until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And then Ajax is going to kind of like circle around this way.
Okay, sounds good.
All
Is that it? Okay, all right. Lighted bulwark. he is just going to go ahead and make his 3 attacks against you, Ajax. These are with
Bring
advantage.
it on, bitch.
Because of the reckless.
Yeah.
First one is a 29. That's going to be 12 reduced to 6 points of damage.
Yep.
It's going to be a 23.
Okay.
For, wow, that's crazy. 8 reduced to 4.
Fuck yeah.
Crazy low.
Little bitch.
And then that
Miss.
is going to
Miss me
be... Let's see, that is definitely a bit more. That's a 29 to hit.
Fuck. God damn it.
And then looking at 20 reduced to 10.
Okay. Sounds good to me, dude.
Okay. All right, and then we have
Shit.
our Nightshade Marauders, who are
Reminder,
on.
They are blinded.
They are blinded. This one is Bianca's closer to the stone. He's going to go ahead and run to Bianca. He's going to come here. He's going to make 2 attacks against Bianca. Disadvantage. It's a natural 1 on the first one. Disadvantage. That is going to be a 17 on the second one. I believe that's still a miss, right?
Miss.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, those 2 miss.
Okay.
All right, this one is going to move to flank. So these are going to have a d6 added, but they're still going to be disadvantaged. Natural 1. And then... second one, that is going to be a 19 to hit.
Still miss.
Nice, okay.
I have 20 AC.
Fuck
Yay!
yeah.
Okay. Tree Spirit time. Sadly, Suni, you are the closest. So these are going to be 3 attacks, 1 bite, 2 tails.
Do these attacks happen to make it hard for the Blighted Bulwark to hold on to me?
Yeah, sure. If this one hits, the grapple will break.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Just gets thrown across
all right.
the room. Hey,
That's-
I'm not grappled.
31 to hit.
Yeah.
21 points of damage. You are no longer grappled.
Nice.
All right. Tail attack number 1.
That's
Worth
good.
it.
That's good. It's worth it.
It's a natural 20. I don't know why it didn't do the confetti noise. That little did you guys hear the
Wasn't a
whoosh?
Natural 20.
Did you guys hear the whoosh?
Didn't hear it.
You didn't hear
Means
the
it wasn't a natural 20.
No, wait, I promise. I don't know why that.
He lies.
I don't know why
That
that.
didn't happen.
I'm doing it.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to.
No, because I'm not a dirty dog. All right. I'm not. Not a.
Well, we were all thinking it.
I'm not a filthy boy. All right. I'm clean as a whistle.
Not the dirty bubble.
There you go.
But like, what kind of whistle? Like one out of the store, or like a gym teacher? You know?
Ew.
Gym teacher, but clean frequently. All right, Suni.
What's up with that tail art? It looks like a insect thorax.
It does look
Oh yeah.
interesting.
It's just the default one
Joey,
for
you
tail
gotta tell
attacks.
me the number. I'm dying here.
It is 65 points of damage.
Nice.
And
Are
then
you still up?
No.
there is going to be a third tail attack to Suni's unconscious body. With advantage.
Can you guys chill out? Can you guys stop going on?
And then that is going to be a hit with another natural 20, actually. That's crazy.
Are you shitting me?
I'm not. I promise.
Does that kill me automatically?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Nat 20 electric boogaloo. I spelled that wrong. I spelled boogagoo. That's what I typed for the name of this image. There's the other one.
Oh,
Wait, did I not send the first one? Oh, I did. Oh, okay. It was just getting more of these. There's the other one. So yeah, Suni, there's going to be 2 failed death saving throws.
Nice.
Suni, as you get bit, the teeth pierce through the armor as you get sort of dragged away from the blighted bulwark. The tail smacks into your abdomen as you fall over unconscious. The wind knocked out of you as you fall to the ground. And then finally, the third tail attack smacks down on top of you. 2 failed death saving throws instantly. What in that moment flashes before Suni's eyes? What is either a memory in life or a moment yet to come? What flashes before Suni's eyes in those moments?
I think he has like a movie montage of like one single frame of him looking at Suna through every single one of his like iterations up until like the most recent time that he said, not Suna, oh my god, Sultana, Jesus Christ, Cameron.
So confused.
Yeah, okay. My bad. Sultana.
No, see,
Jesus,
I understood what you meant because when you said Suna, I went, aw.
Well, Suna too. There's a random frame in there of Suna.
Throw her in there.
Yeah, there you go.
But then, yeah, like ending on like the last time that he saw Sultana in this life.
Yeah, on the mountains above Damaris keep the statues of Kalo and Kotho behind you, the flowers floating down the mountainside from their reprise, the rings tumbling down as well. As those memories fade, darkness begins to encroach, but does not fully consume you. Bianca.
Okay. Well, it takes an action on this turn to start concentrating on the glyph, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I won't be able to do that this turn then. I'm a little surrounded at this moment. Okay, so first bonus action. We're gonna Persephone's Renewal. So it says actually a D10 plus my Blood Hunter level, but it didn't update, so I'm just gonna roll it manually because it says still plus 12.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. We can solve this. And also by 1 is not that fucking hard to figure. So I'll use that up. 17. Heal. Okay. All right. So we're first going to take our first attack against this Marauder and hopefully get him out of here. If I miss, I will cry. I have advantage. Yay.
Blinded, yep.
Ooh, I wish I could save that for the next guy. Damn it!
Well, he's dead. He was at 2.
Yeah, I'm like, do you want me to roll? Okay.
I understand rolling big numbers is fun, so if you want to, sure.
It's okay. I know what happened.
You are a stronger person than me. I would have needed to roll the numbers.
Click.
You know what? I can't use my second. No, I have to use my other attack action. Yeah, we're just gonna have to attack him. Just kidding. Okay. First is a 19.
Okay.
Then a 17.
Those hit.
Wait, is this against the Marauders?
Yeah.
That's with advantage.
I did. Yeah, I already killed the first one.
Okay.
Actually, Gemma, could you check something for me with the blind condition?
Sure.
Are they allowed to take reactions if they're blinded, or is it literally just disadvantage?
They are. It's just the advantage-disadvantage thing.
Or should I take... I can't use my action this turn anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. I'll just... Sorry, one step at a time. I'm just trying to get my life together and everyone else's lives. All right. So there's that, plus the other D8. Roll. Add a 3 to that 20. And we'll stand our ground and wait for the next opportunity to start the glyph shit.
Okay. Cecily.
It is no longer time for running away. I use 25 feet of movement. I slide tackle next to Suni. And
yeah.
I'm going to use my action because, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a bonus action to drink it yourself and an action to administer a potion to somebody.
Correct.
So I need to use my action. I'm going to glug, glug, glug into Suni's dying mouth a potion of greater healing. So that will be 4d4 plus 4. Roll that here publicly. 14 HP for Suni.
Hell yeah.
And you go next, so hopefully you can patch yourself up more than that.
And we still do exhaustion for popping back up?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I am going to use my bonus action to Misty Step yet again. I'm going to do the 30 feet over here. And I am going to duck behind this table thingy.
Okay.
And give me as much cover as I can from that thing. And I am in position to glyph at the end of next round if we're ready. That will once again be it.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. Suni, it is your turn.
Yeah. I'm a little bummed because that 3rd level spell I used pretty much got wasted.
Oh.
But that's okay. It's part of the game.
Hey, you're alive.
I am alive, and that's what matters. Okay. I will take a thrown Moonblade attack at the Blighted Bulwark.
If you want to, you could get close. I don't know if you wanted to stay away, but the ulcerated tree spirit's range is also 10 feet, so you could move one closer if you wanted
Okay,
to make
so
just
I'm
a
still good. Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Well, if I get here, am I in?
Yep.
That way, I'm still. Jesus Christ! Sorry, my brain's not working, and then I'm giving Bianca some. Well, I guess that doesn't make any sense. Can you be
I'm on the-
flanked from
I don't know.
But this way you get
I'm
flanking with Ajax against the Blighted Bulwark.
Okay, good enough. That works. Okie
Someone's
dokie.
behind me somewhere.
Oh my god. Someone's
He's behind
trying to
me,
sell
isn't
me
he?
real estate.
I like those dice, Cameron.
They're very
18
cute.
hits. You literally, you're literally that guy from the South Park. I didn't hear no bell. He's literally on the verge of death and just got back up. And with 19 points of damage, you kill this guy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
Okay. And then I am going to whip around, and I have never used this ability before, and I've had it the entire game, and I don't know if it's going to do anything, and it's just really, like, goofy the way it's written to me, but I'm going to use my second attack as my metallic breath weapon, which the way it reads is that I emit magical gas out of my mouth. So I just think that's really funny for like what it does. But anyway, I'm gonna make it in a 15-foot cone. I don't know if it's gonna hit Hiroto.
Yeah.
Probably not.
No.
Oh,
Renshi's not on the ethereal plane either. That's just until the end of turn, I believe.
Okay, well, I don't think this. Well,
Oh, no, hold on. Renshi is in the ethereal because Carousel sent him there.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot because he used his ability to step there for the turn, and then he came out, and then Carousel. Okay, yeah. Okay. Thank you. So anyway, back with what you were originally saying, Cameron, before I rudely interrupted.
Yeah. Oh my god, stop. Sorry, not you. Me. I just don't know. Oh god, what does this mean? Okay, anyway, I've never used this ability, so when I clicked on it, it is giving me options, but I didn't know that I just read it, and there aren't options in it. I'm just gonna, it's fine. Okay. Alright, usability. Alright, okay. Can I turn this around once I place it?
Do you have a scroll mouse wheel?
Nope.
Use like 2 fingers on your touchpad. Nope. Okay. That didn't work.
Well, my laptop I usually play on is not charging right now, so I'm playing on the one you sold me in college. And to be honest, at this point in time, this thing's a piece of crap.
Yeah,
it was not when I bought it from you.
Gaming laptops are like that. They just stop working. There you go.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. And it has to save on a. Did it come out?
Yeah.
It succeeded.
No. It did it to you. It did it to the blighted bulwark and yourself
okay.
because of where you put the template.
The corpse succeeded and you failed.
Okay, strength
awesome.
save from the tree spirit.
Oh, I don't know. I just been trying to get this thing the fuck away from me.
Why is it?
I guess I'll just get the fuck away from it instead. So I'm going to shit.
Well, we'll see. It could roll a natural 1.
Did it not already roll?
No, it didn't automatically roll. I was doing that right now.
I thought that it's never mind. Okay.
No, that said the blighted bulwark. This is the tree spirit.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because of where you clicked it, yeah.
It assumed you were attacking the dead body.
My
and
God.
succeeded.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Natural 1 or nothing.
Natural 1. Come on, baby.
That's cocked.
What is it?
Okay. So what is it? 15 feet back, 10 feet back? What is this fart out of your mouth?
I'm pretty sure it flings it back 20. Okay, let me read it to you.
Is there no size limit?
That's crazy.
It says when you take the attack action, you can replace one of your attacks with an exhalation of magical gas in a 15-foot cone. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so it is pushed 20 feet away and knocked prone.
No size limit.
Just this big ass snake like thing.
Now I will say I am reading it now, and there is an option which is to incapacitate something, which is maybe what I should have done, but it's not what I did, so it's okay. But it's even funnier that this ability can either knock somebody on their ass or like knock them out unconscious from the gas coming out of his mouth. It's so fucking funny to me, and I've never used it until now, but it's really funny to burp this thing 20 feet away from me. I love D&D.
Crazy, and none of us
Sunni's
have
just
ever seen. We've never seen Sunni do it in all of our months of travel. We're like, what the fuck was that? How'd you do that?
Oh God.
All right. That it, Sunni?
Okay. And then I will use oh fuck. I've moved I think like 10 feet, so I will use I'm gonna get here to be a buffer and warder for, I guess, Cecily at the very least.
Okay.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm still tickled by the burping thing.
We are all tickled, honestly.
Alrighty. Evan, are you back?
He gave instructions in what he wants to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
kind of, anyway.
He wants to use a potion and/or second wind to heal, and then
go concentrate with his action. Can he get that far? Because he would need to face step, which
he could. He could get there. He's exactly 30 feet away.
Yeah. Yeah, he can just use his movement to get to the edge there.
Well, he attack of opportunity from Hiroto though.
Nope. Hiroto was on the material plane.
Oh, I'm dumb. Then he should probably use his potion. I don't know what it is, but second wind's not going to get him.
It's a healing.
Yeah, so it's either 2d4 or 44 plus 4, or 1d10 plus 13 for his fighter level.
That feels like a 6.5 dozen.
Yeah,
situation, honestly. Because so D10 plus 13 would be anywhere from 14 to 24. And 44 plus 4 would be anywhere from 8 to 20.
You said a lot of numbers. I think we should pick one.
Let's second wind him.
Second wind.
Okay, sounds good.
What was it? D10 plus.
Is second wind an action or a bonus action?
Bonus.
Oh, right.
It's not either of those, is it? I thought second wind was just a.
It's a bonus
I'm
action.
thinking action surge. I'm thinking of action surge.
Okay, so that still works because he can move his movement speed. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
14. All right.
LOL. Got the minimum.
All right, we'll go ahead and heal Renchi up 14. Let me go.
I'm
ahead
never
and...
rolling for anybody ever again, and I don't know why I rolled. I don't know why I was the one who decided to roll that. I just.
It's fine.
Okay, Renchi's at 15, and then he'll run over. Boom. And
On
he'll
Cecily?
start concentrating. Autumn leaves go towards it.
Wait, where's Cecily at?
Underneath Renchi.
Oh.
They're on.
He's on the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cold breeze.
Alrighty. That's Renchi's turn. Hiroto. Whale hail. Let me see, what does he have? Does have one more of those. Does he have anything else? Yeah, I think what he's going to do is he is going to use his last 5th level spell slot, and he's going to Steel Wind Strike again. So Suni, Cecily, Ajax, and Carasilla. Except I'm going to do that in the reverse order. He's going to attack Carasilla, Ajax, Cecily, and then... No, Suni and then Cecily. And he will finish there. So, Carasilla, your attack. That's going to be a 24 to hit. Okay. There's going to be 32 points of damage. Force damage. Ajax, that is going to be a 26 to hit.
Yep.
It's going to be 28 points of damage, force damage, so it's not reduced. Suni, that is going to be a 25 to hit. For 31 points of damage. And then finally, Cecily, you are looking at a, a 14 to hit, which is a miss, actually.
Fuck yeah, it is.
3 plus 11, look at that. There we go.
I'm impossible to hit, actually.
Alrighty. And that's going to be his turn. Carasilla.
I can't reach Suni. I can't get him up. I think
Can you throw the healing dagger at Suni?
I mean, I could, but then... I mean, do we need anyone? Do we need anyone going back and forth on the ethereal? Because Bianca's the one concentrating and Cecily's the one concentrating, right? Wait,
No,
Renchi.
Renchi's concentrating, but Bianca can protect him. So we should be fine here.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're all in the plane we need to be in.
Okay. Then I guess... Yeah. Bonus action. throw dagger and heal him up for... Damn, okay. 7. So at least he's not unconscious anymore.
Okay.
Got another level of exhaustion though.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then... just to hopefully stop him doing anything fucky, I'm going to Lance Hiroto.
Okay.
And so need intelligence saving throw from him.
Ooh, that is going to be I think that's yeah, that is going to be a 4 total.
Okay, so he takes the damage and he's incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
At the start of my next turn.
He's incapacitated.
He's incapacitated, guys.
He's heaving
Can't
there.
do the things.
Okay, can't take actions or reactions. Oofy.
Or attacks with advantage. That'd be great.
Nope.
That's it.
Okay. Alrighty. Suni, you are back up. Another point of exhaustion. You come back up, but you are just feeling torn to pieces now. Renshi, they moved you over. They had you second wind. You're at 15 now, and you are concentrating on the rock.
Perfect. That's what I was hoping would happen.
All right. Ajax, it is your turn.
Yeah. Question, how much damage do we take from Balefire?
The spell does 40, you take 20, I believe. It's half.
I was right.
Yes, question. How hardy
He
does
only says
Hiroto look?
injured.
Like as a person, as an individual, how hardy does he look?
I mean, you know, he is on par with what a rogue's HP would be with High Con at your guys' level.
Cool. All right. Ajax is going to run and leaping strike Hiroto.
Okay.
So he's charging and just jumped up in the air, you know, a Troy style. So reckless attack. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
That'll be this damage plus 3d6 plus 1d6 plus 4 plus 2 from raging. So that's 21, 30, 39, 41 points of damage.
Okay.
How's he looking? Cool. At the end of that strike, I'm going to Balefire. So 40 damage to him, 20 damage to me.
Okay. 40 points of damage.
Still up?
He is still up.
Cool. I'm going to hit him again with reckless attack. Sorry, guys. He's done way too much damage to us.
Okay, 28
he
hits.
doesn't get a redemption arc.
Okay, 21 points of damage. That is
Plus
enough.
2.
Yeah, it's enough.
Okay, I'm going to Balefire on that one.
Okay, all right, you take another 20 points of damage.
And his soul is...
Yeah. So... Ajax. There's this strange sensation as you jab once, Balefire, jab a second time, another Balefire. You feel this dissolving, this tearing away at the threads of reality as you pierce once, burning away the very core of his being, and then pulling back and stabbing a second time, burning even deeper. Balefire is supposed to be a tool of the light. but you burn, and in this moment you burn so brightly that it seems as though balefire, there's some sensation you have on your second use of it. This creeping darkness. And as soon as it's there, it's gone. As Hiroto sort of steps back, chest beginning to unravel like threads that lift up into the air and then slowly disappear as he falls to his knees. And he just looks up at you, Ajax, and then down as he dissolves into nothingness.
Ajax says one last thing when he looks up. He says,
I am so sorry, but you are free now.
He fades. All right. So with that, Ajax, is that your turn?
Action surge. No, I don't have anything else.
Okay.
Ajax is going to turn around and put his shield up because he's almost dead.
Okay. Alrighty. The Nightshade Marauder, it's their turn now in the Ethereal. They are going to move up towards Renshi. Bianca, you do get an attack of opportunity against him.
Do I get one with a bow?
Oh, you do not. You do not. So they are just going to run past you.
I give him the death glare. This guy does have disadvantage on his attacks.
From the blinded, yep.
Ooh. Does disadvantage stack?
It does not, sadly.
I'm like,
Dang.
I
You
don't
have double
know.
disadvantage.
What would that be? What would that be?
So-
Just nothing?
Roll 3 times, take the lowest. Okay, so the first one was a 15, and the second one was a 16. I believe both of those miss.
Nice.
Okay. Alrighty, he's going to make a saving throw at the end
Yeah,
of his
they do
turn
miss
for
it.
for the blindness. That is a success finally. That's a 19, right? No, your DC's 20, isn't it? Wah, wah, still blinded. Okay.
LOL. Stay blind.
Tree spirit. Well, there are 3 of you, so it's gonna.
It's so no. It's master.
Oh, it's prone.
It's gone, right?
It's prone, but still corrupted. It's gonna get up, and then it has 25 feet of movement from prone.
That's still nope.
So wait, let me double check its movement. No, it's 40 movement speed, so it has 20 movement speed. So it should move 5 feet back here. And
It can't take the dash action with the brand either. I don't know why I couldn't say those 2 words, but you get what I'm talking about.
And then, and it does, okay, never mind. I was double checking its reach. It has a 15-foot reach on its tail and a 10-foot reach on its bite. So Ajax is just out of range, but Cecily, you are in range of tail, and Suni are in range of bite.
Leave Suni alone.
So
That's poor man.
Suni, it's going to be a bite. That is going to be a 17 to hit. I believe that's a miss.
That is a miss.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Tail attack against Cecily. 21 to hit.
I'm gonna use my reaction to just lightning dash like 5 feet away.
Okay, all right.
I'm not messing around. I'm just
Okay.
gonna...
And then the third and final tail attack will go to Suni then, since he's the only creature.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Suni, that's a 27 to hit.
Okay.
But what's your question?
Hell yeah.
Miss.
It probably doesn't apply because I'm on the ethereal plane, but there is damage involved if the creature's in 5 feet of me and attacks an ally.
Sadly, you are
but
on the ethereal plane.
Yeah. I'm sure it doesn't apply, but I wanted to ask.
Okay, Suni,
Anywho.
you take 23 points of damage and are knocked unconscious for the third time.
Stellar.
Oh, well, I have to heal him, so somebody else get this glyph.
Alrighty. Bianca,
Well,
it's your turn.
Death saves reset
I
still, right?
mean, is Renchi already focused on the thing? Because if he
We
is,
need
you should-
2 people, one on the
you should
ethereal
just
and one on the
go do it.
material.
If I use my turn to focus, you might just die next.
Well, no, it does. Well, do the death saves reset when you go down and get back up?
No.
No.
What the?
I am
Really?
willing to take that personal risk to make sure that the rest of you can get through this thing.
We're not.
Because I don't know, is there anybody else who will be able to? Well, I guess there's only, I don't know.
There's Ajax. There's Carasilla and Ajax. Can
Okay.
do it. So I'm not taking a 50-50 shot of you dying.
Fair enough.
Just so we can do it faster. I'm gonna get you again. That being said, I'm gonna have to use my better potion. Hate to admit out loud, I gave you the shitty one first, but there you go. But yeah, it's Bianca first anyway.
So what I'm gonna do is take my attacks against the Marauder.
Okay.
And then Carasilla, if you have the capacity to, I would say bring me back to the material plane so I can help against, because I have the most HP. So I feel like I need to be on the material plane to help against this ulcerated tree to protect against what's going on here. So
I
there's
think that you need to stay on the ethereal until that marauder is dead, though.
Well, yeah, but I think I can kill him in this round.
Okay.
No, sorry. If I don't kill him, I'll stay. But I'm pretty sure I'll get him. Pretty sure I'll get him.
You
Knock
do still
another
have
one.
advantage.
And I still have advantage.
Yo, Timpani's there.
Yeah, Tiffany hanging out. Here she
Fuck
is.
yeah.
Buddy rabbit. Okay, so that's a Rego 20.
Okay.
That's less good. That same thing. Does a... What? Did I roll 2 15s? That's
You did,
really
yeah.
lame.
The 15 just hits. So both
Oh,
those
it
will
does.
hit.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see how these go. So, first damage, second damage, and then this is my Crimson Right damage. Did I accidentally do? Oh no, that was 3. Okay, so all that added up, near death. I think I can bonus action attack. Let me double check.
Mm-hmm. I think because the bow counts as a light weapon.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. Because I've done that in the past.
Mm-hmm.
It's under the category of 2-weapon fighting for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, if DM says is good, I'll go ahead and do a bonus action attack. $22.
22 hits.
And
Okay.
there we go.
Minus 29. Okay. He is dead.
Awesome. Then yeah, if Carasilla, you have the capacity, the action economy to bring me back, I'll help on the material.
All for you, baby.
Okay. Cecily, it's your turn.
I run back to where I just teleported from, realizing the error of my ways, and I will use my action to give a superior healing potion. This time, 8d4 plus 8. And then and then wacha. Wow. Feels like that wasn't very high, but there you go, 24.
That's pretty. That's those 4 ones. Ooh.
Yeah. I can't empower a potion, unfortunately.
I was just gonna make that joke.
Okay, all right, Cecily, that it?
So that was my action. I am now out of potions, so I'm nothing but a target as long as I'm standing here. So I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
So that I'm ready to actually be helpful next round if I need to do anything.
Alrighty. With that, Suni, it is your turn.
What level of exhaustion are you at this point?
You're on mute, Cameron. I don't know if you know that.
Well, poop. I'm at level 3 exhaustion, so I have disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, and half speed.
It's terrible.
It's pretty terrible, yeah. Sorry, give me 1 second.
Wow, look at all that red up on the turn order.
Can I ascertain what plane this thing originates from?
The ethereal plane.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I am going to heal Ajax, actually. Because I think you need it if you're gonna do some shit.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I feel like you need to heal yourself, though.
I will be fine.
Okay.
Suni will step over here, and I will pump in 30 points of lay on hands for my action.
Oh my gosh.
And then I am going to Misty Step. Let's see. Oh God. Computer's struggling. I just want to get the fuck out of here, to be honest.
Fair.
I'm going to move. I know you said it doesn't give like shelter or anything, but I am still gonna move like down this way.
Sounds good. Alrighty.
And that's it.
Okay. Renshi, as we come to the beginning of your turn, your part of the ritual is complete. Provided it's accomplished on the material plane, one whole round, the tree spirit will be cleansed. You can see the blight beginning to burn away from your end, Renshi. However, you and Bianca are the only two creatures on the material or on the ethereal plane right now.
All right, so I mean, is there really anything I can do here?
Honey, I would stay put. You are in a tough spot with your health. Just don't move.
Well, I do have a way around that if we needed it, but I think I don't know if I want to waste it if there isn't really anything to attack yet. I think I'm going to stay put just to be safe.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Carasilla.
I know I agreed to shift you back onto the material, Bianca, but
do what you gotta do.
Would you be offended if I use my bonus action to antibiotic to get the spell off?
Do it.
Cool, okay. So then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna antibiotic the tree spirit, and then I'm gonna tell him no and lance him.
Okay.
Another intelligence saving throw from it, please.
Okay. Now, thing is, not very smart, this guy. That is going to be a 17 minus 2, 15.
Fantastic. So, Broski is incapacitated and takes 32 damage.
Woo!
And that is 10.
Okay. Well, then Ajax, I'm assuming you go through the ritual?
Well, I guess,
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Please
That
don't
shouldn't be a
do anything
consideration.
else.
I know you want to kill this thing, but please.
No, I do not want to kill this thing. Let me just go on the record and say I do not want to kill this thing.
He got his
But it doesn't
bloodlust
look
out
like-
of him. He killed the guy.
Yeah. I fucking massacred that guy.
You erased him.
Yeah, I erased him from the world. Yeah, Ajax walks up and
Yeah, you use the tip of the spear using the radiance that's there and just like spot burning away the blight. And with that,
like God of War.
Yeah, since it is incapacitated, I mean, the tree spirit will move over here, but it's just sort of like tumbling around, falling, cascading like this sick, twisted waterfall of blight and plant growth. However, it can't do anything else. So as we move throughout the turn rotation, I mean, unless anybody wanted to do anything specifically, Ajax would complete the ritual on his turn, no interruptions.
I'm good.
I want to
As long
interrupt
as-
Ajax.
As long as nothing's sneak attacking me, I'm
Ajax
I'm
is gonna
done.
stop doing the ritual. It's like, guys, I work for the Dark One. No.
We knew it.
So-
No, yeah, let's finish this.
With that,
Gale fires himself.
Ajax. Eventually, as you burn away the last of the blight, Renshi in the ethereal plane channeling the magic of autumn and the seasons in general through that stone of light, burning away the blight. Eventually, Ajax, by the time that your turn comes around, the blight is destroyed. And all of you can see the tree spirit just begin to twist and writhe on the ground as it begins to undulate in different places, like it's ready to burst or pop. And then out of that sickly maw where that fire and poison had been, it just begins to vomit and throw up these large chunks of corrupted mass, these malignant tumors, as it just continues to vomit and regurgitate all of these pieces, moving across the entirety of the area. All of you step back up against the walls, giving it room to thrive or giving it room to rise on the ground, as eventually it burns away until it's from the size that it was to no bigger than an earthworm. However, Bianca, you can see that it writhes and twists. It's in pain being on this plane as your blood curse still holds onto it.
Oh, I will drop it. I'll drop it.
As you drop the blood curse, Bianca, Renshi, well, I guess, Carasilla, would you have brought them back now that the encounter was done?
Yeah.
Okay. So you too see all this then, and you can see that as that blood curse is broken, the worm ceases to writhe. You see it breaks away into hundreds of infinitely small seeds as they sink into the ground. You can see the wooden boards underneath you, sickly and rotted that they once were, the malignant blights. They begin to shrink away. Life returned to the wooden boards. And all of you see this tiny spirit begin to emerge around you. Smaller than a gnomish child, this thin wisp of bluish white, dark recesses for eyes. But you can see that its frame, its form, seems to be hundreds of rustling leaves, all of spectral light. It looks to all of you and begins to speak. You all have cleansed my home and my spirit. I wish there was more that I could do for you, but all I can do is give you guidance.
The corruption grows stronger, but you're running out of time. You must go to Tatekawa. It serves as a nexus for spirits within Adarashi. They will have your answers there, but please, prepare yourselves. Your soul, your spirit will be tested there to prove your worth. Should you succeed, you will find answers and truth. In Tatekawa, you will find the answers that you seek. And learn a way to cleanse the corruption of Opokami. And you can see the spirit break away into 1,000 motes of light, exiting out the windows. And in this land shrouded in shadow, covered in dead and decomposed trees, you see these motes of light fall from the sky like rain, as a tree here, there, spread out, but still, life returns to this forest, and some of the clouds above break as sunlight graces this land for the first time in a long time. And at least outside or near the lands of Yorei Manor, the blight of the Dark One and of Desmond O'Malley no longer affects you. So when you take a long rest on this night, full long rest, no problems. So, with that, we're going to take a quick break there, just 5 minutes. I just need to get some water. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll be back in 5 minutes, so that'll be 56. Thanks for watching, we'll be right back.
To finish the story.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard? Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
In Avatar: The Last Airbender, it is done so well. But here's the thing. It grows to be more in depth. The spirit world becomes a thing, and it grows even more in depth after that. More layers get added on more layers, right? Not everybody in the Earth Kingdom is good. Not everybody in the Water Tribes. They're not all underpowered, right? Because the Northern Water Tribe is so strong. And not everybody in the Fire Nation is evil. The layers continue to be added the longer the story goes on. In your campaign, do that. Most people have a hard time starting a campaign because they don't know where to start. They think they need 7 kingdoms, hundreds of houses, thousands of NPCs. No! Stop! You don't need that. What you need is one town, one place, 4 or 5 NPCs, and an inciting incident.
What a joke. I worked my ass off to get where I am. And you take these shortcuts and you think suddenly you're my peer? You do what I do because you're funny and you can make people laugh? I committed my life to this.
Every day I wake up and I hope you're dead. Dead like if I can guarantee Henry would be okay, I'd hope you get an illness and then get hit by a car and die.
In this video, we're going to talk about secondary objectives, a way to make your combat encounters spicy, delicious, fantastic. Secondary objectives enhance combat in D&D to an exponential degree. Let's go ahead and dive into number 10. Rescue missions. Task your players with rescuing an NPC or retrieving an item during combat. It will help add layers of urgency and potentially even a moral dilemma. My favorite example of this is instead of sending the players to kill the goblin camp that may raid the village, right? That's a consequence. Sometimes that's good enough. The goblins abducted the blacksmith. And now they need to save the blacksmith and kill the goblins. It's a secondary objective that spices things up.
You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you. You do. I am the only one who possibly can. You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
Holy, look at all this damage!
Where? Where? Where, Dwight?
Seems like you already know where. Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent.
Now it's left to me to deal with him. You can't. If you try to interfere, this becomes a much simpler matter. I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. I will kill your infant daughter.
But for now, we're going to look at a slightly different system that doesn't just affect the moment of death, but the moments before death. Something that makes combat more grounded, horror more horrifying, and sacrifices all the more heroic. Picture a movie fight scene between a hero and villain. They're clashing blades, dancing back and forth, parrying, dodging, blocking, keeping up with each other's advances, surprising each other with new techniques and strategies, until finally, one of them lands a devastating blow. It's not just a graze on the arm, it's not just a smack on the chest. It's 0 HP. When using the point of no return system, we want to draw attention to this moment of the fight, to make that hit extra cinematic and weighted and affect the decisions that your players are going to make when they are given that critical choice of staying down or getting up.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
So with that, let's go ahead and dive into our first build, the level 5 Blighted Warden. In the shadowed underbrush of the ancient forest, where the line between decay and growth blurs, the Blighted Warden moves unseen. A spectral guardian at the crossroads of life and death, melding the Gloomstalker's mastery of darkness with the Circle of Spore's eerie command over fungal life. They are the embodiment of nature's unchecked, wild ferocity. With each arrow knocked from their twisted, spore-infested bow, they strike with the precision of night and the inevitable spread of decay. All right, and we are back. So, picking up where we left off, our group of adventurers had cleansed the tree spirit and received word of where they must go. Apparently, a nexus of spirits and souls within Adarashi, the city of Tatekawa. A city that, well, means quite a bit to one party member in particular. But as all of you exit Yore Manor, you can see the blight beginning to peel away and decay as nature restores itself in this moment. One thing that is very strange, though, is you've seen nature reclaim an area before, something that Suni would be particularly familiar with given the magic he uses, and it seems so weak, the reclamation. It's either that the blight is strong or the power of nature
fades. It's very strange. But you continue moving. And I'm assuming not too far away from Yurei Manor, all of you decide to set up rest.
Yeah, we should definitely take that opportunity.
Dude, we should
Imagine
just
if we were
rest
like,
in
let's
the
just
manor.
puff it out.
Yeah, I reckon we top it out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we need to rest, guys. Let's just, you know, keep going.
May I recover my 1 level of exhaustion?
Let's sleep 3 times. So Suni can recover his 3 levels.
24-hour hibernation.
Are we allowed to hit long rest before I click it?
Yeah, so all of you are conjured into Carasilla's sanctum.
Yes, I forgot about this.
The warmth of the fireplace.
Beautiful.
So, all of you are able to hit long rest. Nothing will happen during your resting period. But my question was, is there anything anybody wanted to do during these 8 hours that you are in the sanctum?
Well, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go off.
I was just going to say, I'm sure it'll be a little weird having an old Eladrin walking around all of a sudden.
Because he's in fall still, right?
That's right.
Yeah, he's in autumn.
Shit.
I mean, yeah, Bianca would probably... Gosh, she could probably check in with so many people, but like... She could... I think is thinking most about Carasilla and Renshi right now, just because we haven't met Autumn Renshi, really, so... Yeah, I don't know if either of you had anything particular with that, but otherwise, I'll check in with you at some point, both of you.
I mean, Ajax would probably check in with Autumn Renshi as well. Ajax has some little praying he wants to do.
Then do you want to do that check-in with Renshi with me right now, then?
Yeah. I feel like Ajax would definitely go to see Bianca and like see if she's okay after everything happened. Joe, there's nothing wrong with Ajax like hand or anything like that, is there? Because he used Balefire twice in a row. He's not burnt up.
I mean, it's a little like it's red, it's raw, but nothing that will scar.
Is there any fur there? Did it burn the fur away?
Yeah, sure. The fur around the fingertips would kind of be singed a bit, but
yeah, Ajax would be kind of holding it, has it as he's like wrapping it up. Just walk to Bianca. Say,
how are you?
I'm fine. I think everyone else took many more hits.
Yeah, poor Suni.
Definitely. Your hand all right?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
One thing.
Did you notice?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I guess the only thing I was thinking about is using Balefire on Hiroto. He was, corrupted and like kind of forced to be a dark friend. So I guess I was just thinking about his soul and I don't know, feeling bad that it's basically just erased, like we couldn't save him.
you do see Ajax's kind of looks down after you say that.
I lost my composure. I was very upset that how much she was hurting everyone.
No, I don't think anyone's mad or upset or will blame you. If we didn't take care of him, we would have died. That's just the answer. And you made a hard choice, and that's it. You made the call. And we owe you our lives for that. I don't know how much that'll ease your pain, but I think if anyone else were in your shoes, they would have done the same thing. I would have.
I need to ask forgiveness from Renji. You saw that, right? He's different.
Yeah. We need to go meet him. I want to talk to him about a lot of things, actually. So.
Well, let's go.
Yeah. And what is
So,
Autumn doing?
yeah, I was just about to ask. Autumn Renchi, what is he doing differently than specifically like Summer Renchi in terms of those rituals before resting?
So one thing that you all may have found interesting about Autumn Renchi is that he kind of walked into the place as if he already recognized it. He doesn't have like this kind of, oh, I don't know what's going on type of moment like some of the other seasons did. That tea that Spring Renshi likes to keep tucked away in his bag, Autumn Renshi, you could already smell it before you even come to him, that he has that tea prepared and it's all set out very organized in a very ritualistic way. He's just sitting kneeling with his eyes closed, facing probably one of these windows, even though I don't think that they really lead to anywhere, but he is meditating. And you'll notice that his sword is also placed on the same table as his tea is, being highly revered right there.
Yeah, I think Bianca and Ajax would probably approach like quietly, and then Bianca will just kind of say, "Sorry to disturb your meditation, but we were wondering if you had a moment."
Of course. Come and sit down. Have any of the other Renshis offered you this tea?
Yeah, it's really good.
Spring.
Spring. How about Summer? Did he partake
Now
in
that
any tea?
Yeah, he left it. Spring left it for Summer.
He never offered me any.
I think he mostly had it for himself.
I can discern a lot from their residual feelings, but we don't often share clear memories. It's been a while since I've been awake, so I have a lot of catching up to. And you see him start coughing enough to have some of his tea come out, and in his hand you might even see a little bit of blood. Excuse me. And he's gonna kind of take a cloth that was folded neatly on the table in front of him and wipe it off.
It's
And you may not have noticed in the heat of battle or anything, but especially seeing his hand as he's wiping his hand off, you can tell that he is not just a little bit older than even Spring Rinch, he's a lot older.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time since I've been awake.
I don't mean to be rude. Is that normal?
Unfortunately, it is. The other Renshis may have not been able to mention much about me.
They say that the communication kind of stops with Winter Renshi, so they say they don't get to, I guess, pick up on any information you pass that way. When you traditionally, I guess, rotate as the seasons flow, but I understand that that's kind of been disrupted a little bit, I think, with what happened in the house.
You are mostly right. Winter Renshi, his situation is unfortunate. It is my deepest regret of all of this.
All of what?
You will notice that there is an age difference between all of us, and I'm sure Spring and Summer have tried to discern what this means. But I can assure you it is all intentional. It is within my intention that it's been a long time since I've awakened. And for Winter, there was a time where it was a long time before he awakened. Back when I was younger, I saw visions of the Dark One's return. And in those visions, I saw the other variations of myself. Spring, summer. But it was of a time far into the future. Now, to preserve their age and skill, I stayed awake. Despite Winter's calling and begging to awake, I resisted. And I needed to. I came now. Sorry. Please, go ahead.
To understand your intention behind that, is it to extend your life to be able to fight the Dark One?
My life appears to be almost over. I didn't do it for me. I did it for them. And I think Spring Renshi can detect some of these feelings with how he writes about all the details for Summer when he arrives. And you can kind of see that the scrolls that they used to write to each other were kind of off to the side. I appear now just... I sensed there was danger, and especially after the events in Hell. I couldn't risk anything. I wish our fight could have gone differently. You did what you had to do, Ajax.
I apologize. Although it is done, I do not think could have saved him. I'm sorry I took that chance from you.
I think you might be right, that perhaps it was hopeless. But
don't think it was hopeless. I think that once the Dark One has a hold of you, it is impossible.
Autumn Renshi kind of looks out. You know, a part of me wants to agree with you. But if we know anything about the nature of light, and the nature of darkness, darkness can hardly prevail against light. And look at those that he enthralls. He might bring out the darkness in them. But I sense that their light isn't fully gone. And what is the light if we cannot be different from the darkness? The Dark One wants death. He wants corruption. He wants them to end. And he wants things to end. Things to end like they did today. Once again, I think we did what we had to do, but I think there is a future where the light can shine brightly again to even save those wrapped in darkness. But that is not why I'm here. I probably shouldn't have interrupted Summer's wake. It's spring in Summer's time now. And the longer that I am awake, the more I risk all of us being alive for this fight to come.
So you plan to wake one of the two again?
I do.
Why not winter? What's so wrong with winter? What do you know?
What I know of Winter is that he's angry, or at least he feels betrayed by me. As it is up to me right now, I can't risk Winter causing things to go sideways due to his emotions. And I know that might sound harsh to say, but the stakes are very high.
They are, but he does care. He might be angry, but he has stepped in to help multiple times now. And he definitely leaves an impression, but he's still a part of you. I don't understand. I guess I don't understand why he's been so shut out. I know you explained that you were trying to protect them from aging, but in a way, did it do... It was kind of, I guess, at what cost? He's an entire fourth of who you are.
There was a time where we shared our wakefulness equally. And of course, it wasn't until I saw what I saw that I did what I did. Of course, I love winter. I love him just as much as I love spring and summer. And it hurts me so dearly to know how badly I hurt him.
Maybe you can give
It
him
is-
the opportunity to heal. I guess I'm not in your shoes, but as someone who's literally spoke to Winter multiple times now, he's not a lost cause. He's just hurt.
So he has managed to wake.
Twice. Three times, more correctly.
I think.
Excuse me.
I think that we obviously have no right into your personal business, into the lives of you and the other three. But you are among friends, and Bianca has spoken. If there was ever a time to give him another chance, I believe now is that time. Maybe not tonight, tomorrow, but soon.
Not to throw more on your plate to consider, but I did have another question about your cycle. In the hells, when you had passed and were split into every season, there was a fifth. Have you ever been able to contact this fifth? We're believing that it's the season of magic, whatever that means.
Magic did not become a part of our lives until we wielded Season's Edge. I think we've all sensed this fifth version of ourselves. But frankly, I've never spoken to him. And what I can feel of all of us, I can feel only glimpses of him. And in that moment that we were looking over Summer, when we met, when he was dying, when we were all dying, the feeling of the fifth was the last thing I remember. It was curious. But it's clear that whatever his goals or intentions are, he hasn't shared them with us. Well, at least not me, Spring, or Summer. That being said, I'm going to have to rest now. It's just more blood.
No, please rest.
It's-
Sorry, we stressed you out enough.
I want to thank you both for giving me something to consider. The last thing I want to share is that my scroll is written in a different tongue. It's been a long time since I've written in it. But there may be something of use inside of it. Trust the other Renshis to discern what it might mean.
Well, if I may ask, a final question before we leave. Who do you plan on awakening?
I think that will be up for the seasons to decide.
Well, if you have a conversation with Summer, we have training in the morning.
I'll be sure to let him know if I see him. Thank you, Ajax.
He was well.
I see you're in good company. And I thank you all for that. Trust me. Well, I do regret the consequences of my actions. I know that these versions of me will serve you well. All right, then. And he's going to kind of put his tea down. He's going to put his hands on his lap. And I know it's usually a long process, at least for the other seasons. But Autumn Renshi's sleepfulness will kind of be like right away. Not the transition, but he'll start to glow a little bit, and you can tell that he's starting to rest.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything else. Probably just let him rest.
I think as we kind of walk away, Ajax is going to well, sorry, I have another thing that's gonna kind of lead from this into another thing.
Sure, go for it.
I don't know if you had anything else.
Nope.
Bianca.
I mean, I was gonna check in with Carasilla, but I know Carasilla also had a thing, or Gemma had a thing for Carasilla, so I'm happy to pass
Ajax
the
was
torch.
actually going to check in on with Carasilla.
Should we just relocate to check in on Carasilla?
No.
Okay.
Ajax is going to, if you're headed to Carasilla's right now, then Ajax is going to go a different way.
Well, if you can check in on Carasilla first, because depending on what you guys talk about, it may cover everything that I was going to talk to Carasilla about. So you can go.
Okay. Where's Carasilla at?
I realized I muted myself. Yeah, Carousel and for like a lot of the time in the sanctum, it's been a little off. And so I think, because it's still in the evening, right? We haven't technically rested yet. I'm guessing at least.
No,
so
it's
she's
still in the
just
evening.
went to bed.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's just gonna be at the fire pit, I guess. I don't know what else to call it. And I'm sure like her like little Kuto are gonna be there with her. But she's kind of just half paying attention to them and just, you know, staring into the flame, more so than anything. Just kind of like nodding and agreeing whenever they're like trying to like show things. Imagine like Ick or whatever has his little recorder. But yeah, she's very just half-minded at the moment.
Ajax, would he notice that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he's going to slowly walk up and.
Do you need a drink?
No, that was my way of lightly letting you know I was behind you.
Oh.
Everything okay?
Yes. At least here it is.
Ajax squints his eyes at you.
You don't have to tell me, but I can tell when you're acting a bit off. Something is wrong.
Well, nothing to say is wrong. I don't know if it will be more accurate, I suppose. It was something I was going to bring up with all of you in the next morning.
Well, I will not ask any further.
All right.
I was wondering.
And Ajax does slightly look around, make sure that no one is around listening.
Just
the
the
Kuto
Kuto.
are right there.
They're right there.
Ajax looks around and then his eyes meet the Kuatoas. And just staring at the Kuatoas, like just standing next to Carasilla. Just...
Carasilla, can we talk in private?
As he's still staring at the Kuatoas.
All right. We can go somewhere a little bit more quiet if you two want to stay here.
Okay.
Once no one is around, Ajax is going to say,
hey. I don't know how to start this conversation. Back there, in the fight, when I cast Balefire, not the first, but after the second time, I had a feeling. It was reminiscent of the feeling I had when I was undead. Not the undeath part, obviously, but darkness and anger. It was frightening.
You're not still thinking some of that corruption still lingers, then, are you?
I do not know. I would not even begin to figure that out. I've never felt that before. Then again, I've never cast that spell so many times, and I cannot recall it ever being fully effective when I've used it.
But you didn't feel anything the first time, only the second? And you're sure of that?
No. Only when Hiroto, when he unraveled from the weave. I don't know what it means. And I was going to talk to Bianca, but I don't want to worry her. This could be nothing. Be a side effect of the spell. I am unaware of how magic works, but the feeling was familiar.
Sorry to say that I don't think I have any answers for you, but if it was only once it was severed, maybe it was something more to do with the weave than it was with you.
Maybe. I hope.
I hope so too. Thought we
I'm
cleansed
telling
you
you
of all of
this.
that.
And that is why I'm telling you this. You still have dagger, right?
I do.
Good. We are diving deeper and deeper into darkness as we head forward. I still want to know that is an option.
It's a shitty option, even as a last resort, though.
But it is a safe one.
Not for you.
I do not care about myself. If something was to happen to me and I was to hurt all of you, it has happened too many times. And you and me both know. I'm very good at hurting people.
You're very good at protecting them too, though. That's why we
This
need
is
you
why-
around, Ajax.
And this is my form of protection. I hope this is nothing. But we all know, once the Dark One has a hold of someone, even if light prevails, we've seen it. Light eventually goes out.
Still don't think that is a thing you should be thinking about, though, right now. If it's only been in that moment that you still felt that connection, and it might not even be connection, it might just be a coincidence of sort. I think trying to linger on it too much is only going to inadvertently pull you closer to it.
You're right.
But please, if it ever happens again.
I will not hesitate to tell you.
Good.
If it happens again, I will not hesitate to tell everyone. I just don't want to worry everyone. But you are right. I should not dwell on this. It's a fluke. Related to the magic.
Plus, we've got enough on our plates in the moment, anyways. Don't need to start thinking that you're corrupted again.
Agreed. Just thank you for letting me just say it out loud.
Of course. Anytime.
I feel odd asking you not to say anything. Please don't.
I won't. At least for the moment.
Yes. Good. Well, I will leave you alone to do whatever it is you were doing.
Relaxing.
rest.
It's going to be a very long day tomorrow, so I think that's something we all should do.
There's ice in here, right? I need ice.
Ice?
He shows his hand.
Ah. You should be able to find some in the kitchen.
Thank you. Well, I will talk to you later.
Of course.
Good evening.
And Ajax is going to. You can see the very end of the conversation was like, "Yeah, no, see you later. I gotta go," and just kind of walks off and finds the kitchen, ices his hand.
I imagine like the first like door here opens and little like I imagine it's like more of like a kitchenette area, you know, something a little cute. The first thing he opens, it's just like plonked right in the middle as if it was just summoned there upon his opening. Ice.
You just hear in the other room.
Oh, there it is.
Perfect.
Okay, all right, cool.
Also has like a little cloth nearby it. It's because you know you don't put ice directly on the skin or fur.
Yep. Either or. Okay, sounds good. Ajax, you get some ice. Everybody else heads to rest.
If we have time,
Yeah.
also check in with Carasilla.
Yeah, sure,
Do
go
we
for
have
it.
time?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep it short. But yeah, I guess maybe right before bed or something. Is Carasilla still seeming all disassociated, despondent, and all that?
Yeah, I mean she would for the whole night basically.
Yeah, I think wherever Carasilla had began resting again, Bianca would come over and sit down by her and say, "Well, your light seems to be a little dim tonight. What's on your mind?"
You know, Ajax came over and started much the same way. Two of you are very similar.
Yeah, we had a lot of time together.
But it's, as I told him, it's something about tomorrow. Something I was going to tell all of you about tomorrow. So, I don't know, figure out something.
And is it worrying you?
It is.
Alright, well, I won't pry that information out of you since you're already planning on talking to us, but just know that we're here and you don't have to carry everything alone.
I know, it's not so much carrying as the fact that, I mean, I've been to Tetkau before. And things didn't exactly leave on a good note. And so I don't know what's going to happen going back there.
Well, whatever we run into, whatever you need to handle or process, we'll get you through it. I assume you'll tell us more about it, otherwise I'd ask you right now, you know, what specifically you're worried about, but I'm sure we'll already go over
I
that.
feel like it's something I should tell all of you, just in case it impacts anything.
I just
Hate
haven't
for you to
seen you.
hear it twice.
Right. I just haven't seen you this down in quite some time, so. But I won't pry, and I'll let you process. I can try and play. I'm not as good as you with most things, actually, but I was thinking maybe I could try and play some sort of instrument to cheer you up. You taught.
No, I'd love to see it.
I've never picked up a flute before, but if a Kuatoa can learn, maybe I can.
Oh, now's the time. And if you like turn just to the side, like just out of eye shot, you can see there's just a flute like resting on like a
Just
little
like,
table
what?
next to you.
Okay. I've never played any instrument, actually.
First of all, you're holding it wrong.
Oh, right. How do you...
It's just me judging by the fact that you're doing the fucking thing that I hate as a flautist.
You have to... I have no idea, but...
I also... I don't know how to describe
is
this.
it a little bit more up, like that? Wait.
No, it's...
Oh, like
left
this?
hand by
This
your
way.
mouth, facing you. Right hand away from your mouth, facing outwards. Yeah.
Oh, see, I was like, okay, there we go. Okay, well, Bianca will listen to Carasola's instruction, trying to help be a helpful distraction to her, and try fluting. I don't know if anyone wants me to roll, but I'm sure it's not good. I don't think I need to roll for that. Performance. I got +0 in performance.
Hell yeah.
I got 20! Oh my god!
Yonka also transcends music. Let's go.
Carasola, what are you? We're gonna have a whole fucking band by the end of this.
You know, whether it be to the natural dexterity of Bianca's fingers or her natural intuition of her years in ballet, there is this connection Bianca has to art. And pulling from that, Bianca, you play yourself a nice little flute tune, and it sounds
a mean flute tune.
Pretty good, yeah. Sadly, you don't have the ability to will gods into existence, so no transcending music for you. But it is a darn good flute solo.
There we go.
Well, Carousel clap.
That went better than expected. I might do this more often. This is fun.
Yeah, maybe you should.
I think I might.
Could start joining the Kotor in their lessons.
I feel like I'm at Kuoto level, at least.
About that on the Kuotoa played.
That's cute. But that's all I had.
Alrighty. So, all of you head to bed. And as you sleep, Renshi, as Autumn enters his meditative stance, there is at first what you think is a chill in the air, but it changes to a cool breeze. You hear a voice speak to you. You're dying, Autumn. As you turn to look, you see a version of Renshi that is dressed in blues and violets and golds. They have a very Tolkien elven wisdom to them, where their face is so young, but their eyes are so old and wise. As he looks to you, eyebrows furrowed, and a deep sadness behind them. But the worst part is you do not know why.
Well, you are right about that. But I know why I'm trying to live. That's what matters to me. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
I try not to intercede often, as I know that intervention typically causes more problems and solutions. But I know you feel as though you must press on, that you mustn't allow death to take you.
But you must. Autumn, you must. It does not need to be now. I know you have just met these companions. But you must allow yourself to pass. Do you understand?
What would this mean for the other three? What would it mean for you if I were to pass?
I do not know. I wish I were all-knowing. But it would be a lie for me to tell you everything will be all right. What I do know is that when death comes, your every instinct is to fight it, to try and stop it. But there is a sweet relief in death. And Autumn, your time has come. You've done your duty. You've served your purpose. But I understand it can be hard to say goodbye. What I can say, though, is when you leave, Winter Renshi, he would be in control. You can trust him, though. You can. You can trust him to do what is right.
I regret depriving him of life.
You have deprived him of nothing. You must know. Winter has lived more life than any of the other three of you. Almost as much as I have.
Well then, maybe this rest can atone for whatever anger he might harbor towards me. If you remain after I rest, promise me you'll keep them safe.
I will. Everything I can to make sure that their mission, your mission, succeeds.
All right then. Thank you for your company. I think I'll rest now. It is a relief. And you'll kind of see Autumn will start to fade.
As autumn starts to fade, magic begins to speak and says, in autumn's embrace, we learn the wisdom of letting go.
finding beauty in decay, and understanding the cycle of all things. You make the right choice, Autumn. As the words of your order ring true in your ears, Renshi, what happens?
So in this moment between Magic Renshi and Autumn Renshi, he speaks the words, and it's almost like light beams coming through a what do you call it? Like a painted glass window.
Mm-hmm.
Red, orange, gold, as they're peering out from him. And they'll start to brighten into a haze as he kind of dissolves into it. And in its place, lights of white and blue start to appear.
Okay. Winter Renshi takes hold. And there is this passing of the guard almost between the two of you. As Autumn, you feel yourself die. It's a release. That pain is gone. And as winter passes you, the words of your order ring true for winter as well. In the heart of winter, we find the strength to face our demons, understanding that endings birth new beginnings. As winter Renshi takes hold, and when Renshi opens his eyes, winter Renshi is in control. However, before anyone can see that, the next morning does come. And all of you hear a knock at the door.
Of the sanctum?
Of the sanctum, yeah.
Oh, what?
Carasilla!
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Carousel has to be the one to answer it.
Ajax is nearby.
I mean, they physically can't enter unless they've been given permission, so, like...
And it's each time you cast the spell, you pick new people, so it's just the party members, right?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Who's at the door? Fucking hell. Sorry, this is too much.
We just started blasting, dude, I guess.
Okay, who opens it?
Carousel does.
Okay,
So
Carousel.
Sanctum.
As you open the door, you see a familiar face. You see Suna. You can see a fair bit scarring on her face, hair matted and in disarray as she breathes a heavy sigh of relief. Thank the gods, I found you.
Just real quick, we weren't expecting her to join us here at all, right?
No.
Okay. Then... actually no, because that takes... Never mind, ignore me.
Blessed.
Doing anything, or do you just let her continue?
She'd know it. It would... No. It's fine.
Okay. You see her breathe, and she says, I was worried the worst had happened to all of you. You left from Shiroi 3 weeks ago. A few days after you left, about a week after you left, the crack, it started to get bigger. Much bigger. These tendrils started to descend down from them, and the mages in Shiroi, they some of them and myself, we flew up to investigate them in one of the airships, and the mages that got too close, they started to unravel. I mean, literally, like thread. And so I came to find all of you because one of those vortexes, those tendrils, it looked like it was heading for Opokami, for the city.
How did you get here? And know where to find us, though.
Well, I sailed. I came with a group of Shiroi soldiers, but they were slaughtered by the Dark Friends. And, well, I've been searching in this forest for about a week now, looking for all of you. I found in Yore Manor, luckily, that it seemed as though some of the life had come back and there was no Dark Friends there, so I knew that you had to be somewhere nearby, so I've just been searching, day in, day out, looking for all of you.
I mean, does this really seem like her? Like, there's no tells, no anything?
Make an insight check.
Are we all here? Because I also
Yeah.
want. I think Bianca's a little suspicious too.
Sure.
Done.
Big old 12.
Anybody else?
Cecily just has a question, but I think she'll leave insight checks to everyone else.
Okay.
I think Ajax is definitely gonna look for any different type of mannerisms or speech.
Yeah, make an insight check. Okay, 26. As far as all three of you can tell, she's telling the truth. I mean, genuine, honest. She's pleading.
Okay, this might be a roundabout way, but also, I suppose before I do, with the whole, Echoes of Tomorrow's thing, with, like, the Echoes of the Past, and the ability to, like, you know, see, into the past of a creature, does that have, like, I guess, like, an obvious sign that it's being done?
No.
Because it doesn't say anything in the description, but okay. I think Carousel's just going to expend a charge in that real quick. Just to see if, like, you know, she can get anything.
Okay. You expend a charge, and you do see visions, these strange apparitions behind Suna of the past. You see the Goliath tombstones of Bella Clara. You see a crowd of Shiroan people behind her, chanting her name, and looming above her head, you see the visage of a man that has constantly plagued your vision as of late. The first emperor of Adarashi looms over her.
But I mean, theoretically, they're also related, right?
Correct, yeah.
But I guess everyone also has people's memories as well, so I don't even know. And I realized I was looking at a spell, and I realized it has a material component that I would not have been able to get. That's really sad. That would have been cool.
What's the spell and the material component?
It's a lot. I was looking at Force Cage, and it requires 1,500 gold pieces worth of ruby dust. I don't think I would have had access to it before we got to, I guess, Adarashi.
You would have been able to get that in Shiroi, though. I mean, if it was a spell that you could have
I don't think I would have had the money to.
I would chip in. Personally. If you want to. We also messaged in the chat about a concept.
I missed. Oh.
Maybe if Karsula could step away and cast
read our
something.
chat.
Sorry.
I mean, you were pretty busy, to be fair, so... Like, we can hold a conversation with Suna while you're like, excuse me for a moment, I have to go look at my Kuatoa or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I had the same thought, because initially I wanted to detect thoughts when she first appeared, but it's also the same thing, right? Like, it's a notable thing, you know?
Yeah.
It would take
Ajax
time.
is going to kind of walk down the stairs and just say,
How many are there? Tendrils.
As a distraction.
I mean, countless. 20, 30, 40. It seems like they're all stretching out in different directions. But two large ones. There's one headed for Opokami and the other one for Akai City. Where I'm assuming...
How fast?
Like tornadoes, I suppose. Cyclones beginning to form. I mean, it's not as slow as anyone would like, but
Joe, can we see the crack from the door outside?
You can't, no.
Damn it.
I
see?
haven't...
Good.
And this is technical on how this spell works too for Sanctum, Divine Sanctum, but Suna's been able to come in the past.
That's
So-
why I asked earlier. When you cast the spell, you pick a new group of people every time, and
New group.
Gemma
Okay.
said specifically
I-
just the party with you guys right now.
I didn't know if we had an autofill.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I should... Actually, I might read the text real quick, because I don't know if that would be I guess... yes, because I guess it doesn't expect it to be a continual thing. Yes, I think it would be. That makes sense.
Alright, while we're talking, do your thing.
Bro, I'm gonna have to leave the door. Dude, shit, that's obvious as fuck.
I thought that's what we were doing. I thought we
trying
walked
to be a
towards the door and
distraction. Yeah.
What?
Ajax walked up.
Distraction's one thing.
Yeah. I mean, just step to the side or something. We're asking her, she's getting flustered.
Sus as fuck. But you see, because my thing is, we can't let her know, because, like,
aren't you
no matter how we
the
leave the
charismatic
sanctum, it has to be
person?
here.
Just go lie and pretend. She'll buy
You
it.
have to use the restroom or something. Jesus.
It's okay. We'll cover it for you. I don't know what else to do. I think that's more so.
You can see Suna start to like look back and forth towards all of you and sort of take a step back.
We'll need some time.
No, I knew it. I knew
Be
it. Of
ready.
course this wasn't you.
Suna.
These illusions.
Please.
No,
It's 10
no,
minutes.
no. I'm not falling into any more tricks. That's how the rest of the soldiers died, and I'm not letting that happen again. I knew it.
Fuck it. Carousel's gonna...
Ajax reaches out and
seeing that
grabs her
she-
wrists.
Oh my god, Jesus. Okay, I guess that.
It seemed like a dispel magic was coming out.
As you go to grab, she looks at you and immediately has this like fear reaction and is going to Misty Step and says, "No! Don't touch me! You haven't seen what I've seen. But not that it matters anyway. You are a trick. That's all you are."
How far does she Misty step away?
30 feet max.
fuck it. Okay. Carasel's gonna dimension door right to where she is. And she just wants to place her hands on her shoulder because, you know, she is distressed. As far as we can tell, this is Suna. So yeah, she's gonna teleport out of the sanctum, right to where she is, hands on shoulders, and she is just going to then just bring her in and just hug her. It is us. Please, Sue.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm rolling twice. This would be with advantage.
Yep. 32.
32.
I'm sorry, people are dying, and so many people died because I made them come here. I've seen so many illusions, so many things in this place, and I don't know if you're real. I'm scared, Carasilla. I've been alone for a week and a half in this place. I'm so scared.
Well, I can assure you that I'm as real as I've ever been. And she's just gonna keep holding her. And you don't have to be alone now. I'm glad you found us.
You feel her tension kind of fade away. And as you hold Suna in that hug, outside of the mansion, unsure of if this is truly her, or if this is some creature, whether it be everyone or someone else masquerading as your friend, that is something we will have to figure out next week, because that is where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to tune in on Saturday for the Isles of Avarion, next Tuesday for the Adventures of Salamander Coast, or this Wednesday for the Tales of Everin. Tomorrow, yeah. We'll see you next time.